North London, South London, East London, West London. You're jamming with G-Shock Radio.
Keep everything alright, everything cap. I said, yeah man, everything nice, everything blessed. Me ain't got nothing too high, just cool and calm. Me I go and live life.
North London, South London, East London, West London. You're jamming with G-Shock Radio.
Okay, you are listening to Limi. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
So let's backtrack a little bit in like 30 minutes just before this.
Yeah.
What just happened?
So, Fitness Society was doing her DJ set, dropped so many bangers that the place set fire.
Basically.
The alarms went off inside the building and all the buildings on the street, so we had to evacuate. Thankfully, no one was hurt. And then we got Limi on the decks, and she brought the water, ushered in that Leviathan era, blessed us with Trident's, blessing of water, and now we're back to somewhere safe. Bangers, but counter the other flame.
Opposite energy, yin and yang.
Energy, the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
Bow.
Come in close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come closer. It's a little Neo moment.
Yeah.
So, Limi.
I want to start with introducing that Limi is the winner of the March tournament, March Battle, which is our second one.
Yes,
Ever after the pilot show in January. So by then it was a little bit more, I guess, formatted, a little bit more organized. We had proper rounds and themes. So let's chat a little bit about your experience that night.
Sure. Yeah, so definitely incredibly well organized. Shout out to Faded Society and Venom for that. It was amazing to come into a grassroots, like underground competition, but also for the professionalism, the organization, and the support to be there. Because sometimes it's lacking because people have never done it before, they don't know what they're doing, or they're learning and developing as they grow. But, you know, from when I was there in March, it was already slick. So it was a pleasure to be a part of from that side. And then also, you know, as a competitor, it was just amazing. Like, it was such an adrenaline rush. I did all my homework because I'm a nerd. I love to study.
Which I love you for.
I read Kat's welcome pack, and I did everything I needed to do. And then, yeah, well, it paid off. Like, who would have known? One of the founders, if you follow their advice, you might actually be able to win. Like, shocker.
The irony. It's crazy. No, it was an amazing performance, and it was very studious as well. Like, it felt educated. If you know
that's
what I mean.
cool. Yeah, I'm definitely a nerd.
Which was a lot of,
You know, and like the highlight was DJ Carnage, who was our guest judge at the time, was like, you know, she didn't actually drop that many vocals, but you guys were all hooked, like literally for all of your rounds.
Yeah.
Getting into even the final, and your runner-up, your competitor, he was kind of dropping a lot of different bangers and stuff, but you still kept it like funky, percussive, bassy, and sometimes literally no vocals, and yet you still got people wrapped around your arms.
That's amazing. It's cool to hear you say it like that, because it's not intentional that I don't play vocals. It's just the tracks that I resonate the most with, that make me dance, that make me happy, often don't have vocals because I don't know, I feel like when you play vocals, it can kind of isolate certain audiences if they don't relate to the vocals, or you're saying something. And I like to say something with the tunes themselves, with the drums and with the bass. Like you said, yeah, funky, percussive, bassy, 100%.
Yeah.
I do love your selection of tunes, because you always, I've seen Limi play, I don't know how many times, I'm going to say around 5.
Okay.
It might be more, it might be less, but I'm going to say around 5. And every time you play, it's not even necessarily always the same style or tempo, but the tunes, I'm always like, oh, like I hear a lot of original songs, but I like hearing songs that I don't necessarily know or hear often. I'm like, yeah. So what's your like process with finding music, deciding, oh, I'm gonna spin these?
Okay, so I kind of like, because I'm open format, I feel like I can go anywhere, but I have like 3 zones, right? So I have like this Afro beats, new jazz, alt rap kind of area, which is like good for bars, good for daytime, good for summertime, nice like easy listening. And then I have this more like UK funky, progressing to Guam kind of section.
Okay, yeah.
And then I have like the 3rd zone is more like bass, like contemporary bass, dubstep at times, breaks, like left field techno, percussive techno. I feel like the percussion is something that goes throughout. I don't play a lot of 4/4. I started as a techno DJ, so I have my 4/4 era, let's say, but you know, maybe that will come back one day, but right now I'm really into these like skippy, percussive, syncopated beats. So I feel like anything that makes me dance within those 3 zones, that is maybe not something that's like you hear all the time, because I don't like to play music that you hear all the time. You know, everyone can listen to stuff on Spotify, so I want to say something different. And I like to string together songs that may have like similarities, but maybe from like slightly different genres. So like, okay, like a percussive techno track, and then let's mix it into electro or acid, or then let's bring dubstep in. And like, I get bored really easily, so I just like to change it up all the time. So yeah, bass driven.
But you do it in a way that it doesn't feel like you're jumping around. Yeah, it does feel like it's a flowy thing. And actually, to clear up one thing that you said, because you are a nerd, so she said something about 4/4, just dropped it really casually. So she's talking about 4 on the floor beats.
Yes.
So anyone who doesn't make music or DJ, she's just talking about when a beat just goes dum 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 dum.
Right.
That's not the kind of music that
And
you
also,
like.
I guess,
I like
just to
dum.
clear it up for listeners who don't know, tell us, what is Guam?
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's a South African genre, very hard. I'm not South African, so I'm going to compare it to Amapiano, but like the club version.
Yeah,
so it has a lot of
yeah,
similarities, but whereas Amapiano is something that many South Africans just listen to, like house music, the way we listen to house, Guam is like the more techno version, just to compare it to like genres that
It's
we
in
know.
your face, man.
And yeah, shout out DJ Lag. Saw him at Peckham Audio. My life was changed. I was doing all the chants back. Like I was just there, like So I like to play it every now and again. I'm definitely.
I've got like a couple. I'm building a collection slowly,
Same,
just a small one. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I want to chat to you about like your journey as a DJ. What has been the challenges as a DJ, you know, doing this a lot? And I know that you're so busy. You've got so many gigs on, you host your own things, you have radio shows. What has been the challenge as a DJ for you?
So I've been DJing like 8 years, so there's been like different challenges as my career's changed, and also as I chose it as a career and recognized that, oh wow, like even saying I am a DJ, like that took me like 4 years, maybe longer.
Honestly, like
I just like music, I like to play, I like to DJ, but I wasn't like I am a DJ. So owning that identity, I think, changed a lot. And recent challenges, I feel like I really struggle on social media, seeing everyone doing things all the time. And like maybe my Instagram looks the same, but sometimes I'm like, you were saying I'm really busy. Sometimes I'm like, oh, but why am I not as busy as I thought I should be? Or like, why am I not playing there? And things like that. And it's a negative mindset to be in. And I just have to kind of like keep myself away from that and be like, no, the things I'm doing are valuable. And like, I'll get there when I get there, you know, and it's a journey. And I do it because I love it. So to get into that mindset of like, why am I not doing more, or why am I not on more lineups and things like that, it's like, it's the social media age for sure.
Social media is very difficult to navigate, I think, especially as a DJ, because
You're
especially
busy
now
doing
that
stuff.
now there's a lot of DJs, you see a lot of people playing a lot of different lineups, and you almost forget that you're on your own journey, and what you enjoy, like what's fulfilling to you, isn't necessarily the same as someone else, and being on all of the festivals or in the biggest clubs or whatever, but you may still find a lot of fulfillment in the things that you actually want to do, but then you get caught up in, they posted that and I haven't posted, or they posted 5 times this week, I've not posted. They've done the catalogue thing where they said, oh, this month I'm playing here, and I'm only playing once this month.
It's like, am I slacking, or is it the presentation? It's like the DJ versus content creator
it's
vibes,
crazy.
isn't it?
Sometimes I just look at it and I'm like, you're doing too much, man.
I think what
yeah.
I want to add to that is, like, as much as social media is so hard sometimes for a lot of creatives, it is still important to have that in your strategy, you know? Like, you shouldn't be doing what you don't feel comfortable with. That's probably the first thing. You shouldn't be doing what they're doing and stuff like that. But still have it as, because that's how you engage with people who don't know you, you know? And to find, a lot of DJs forget that you can't just make DJ friends. You have to make fans. So, like, you have to have...
I was going to say, go make real friends.
DJ
like,
friends are fake friends. No, I'm joking.
No shade.
Like, you also have to like find fans of your music. That's the whole point of creating music, is to have people listening to what you do. You know, and I think that's where, coming from their marketing perspective, is that's what I'm trying to get DJs to understand, is it's not about the pressure of doing what you think you're doing. It's about still putting your work out there so people can actually appreciate you for what you're doing. That's
100%, you're right. And it's like, I'm actually happy with everything I'm doing, and then putting it online sometimes feels a little performative, or like, why am I doing this? But I am doing it. I'm trying to do it more. Actually, a friend of mine recently said, every time I wake up hungover on a Saturday, you're just there DJing on my timeline. Like, can you stop, please? So yeah, I'm trying.
Okay, so I think last question is, how are you feeling about the All Stars battle?
Yeah, I'm excited. I wasn't feeling very nervous until the infamous welcome pack came through my inbox, and then I read it and I was like, can I swear?
New round.
I was like, oh damn, this is a proper competition, and like everyone in this has won their own competition in their own right, and is a sick DJ. Like,
honestly, when I was doing all your marketing content and I was kind of like recapping all of you guys as winners, I was like, oh, fuck.
That's definitely not poop.
I Like, these guys are heavyweights, you know? So this battle is going to be big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the addition of the sample round.
Yeah.
I've started making some edits. I don't know if they're good or not, but they're in process, and it's really fun.
It's about doing something.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's about doing something.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited to see what everyone pulls out of the bag, because like
Oh,
every show, watching every one of these DJs win has just been like, oh wow, this was fantastic. Because I know what the expectation is, but you know,
is their
being
flavor.
surprised is just beautiful.
So yeah, thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Of course, thanks for having me.
And yeah, you were listening to her mix, which you can watch back or listen back on Mixcloud. And yeah, ciao.
Thank you. Lots of love.